If you just look at their activities objectively, you will know that these are not people working on behalf of Ambazonia, because nobody working for the success of Ambazonia will go into Nigeria and start creating enmity with the Nigerian state by claiming that you want to form an alliance with Biafra. Nigeria fought a war to stop Biafra, and then you want to go and form an alliance with them? Yeah, you're just telling Nigeria, come and shoot Ambazonia and forget about Ambazonia.
So these are the clowns of the day. People talking about things that they have no idea. First of all, Ambazonians, listen to me and listen to me carefully. The Ambazonian Governing Council taking Ambazonia into an alliance with the Biafra is the best thing that has happened to us. Let me tell you tangibly what our alliance with Biafra has helped us today to the stage where we are. Remember, for the past 4 years, we have been fighting La Republic. We have had little breakthrough internationally, fighting on our own. And also remember that people like Ambe and many people that he has supported in the past in the IG initially rejected self-defense because they thought it is going to provoke war with Cameroon. It is going to make Cameroon to be angry with us and fight us and kill us more. They were saying that we are going to provoke Cameroon. The same thing they are talking about Nigeria, that making alliance with Biafran is going to provoke Nigeria to come and beat us. But that is the only way you have freedom, is by taking chances that is going to make the people that hold you oppressed uncomfortable and to challenge you. When we say we have to stop the CDC, some of them, people like him, were saying that stopping CDC is going to make France and the international community to call us terrorists, to call us this and that and that and that. But we know that that is putting them in their uncomfortable place is going to help us. Remember that the Americans gave us protection for our refugees and changed their policy significantly. And the entire world, this is something we don't want to put out there, but I'm going to put it out there for the purpose of our people because this blackmail is just too much. The fact that we get into an alliance with the Biafra now put America's interest in Biafra in our foresight. Because with our alliance with Biafra, we can help them mobilize their people and cut off the Gulf of Guinea from Nigeria protection and Cameroon protection. Biafra brings in 75 million people that can work in concert and harmony with the Ambazonian people to effectuate the type of trouble in the Gulf of Guinea that we cannot do it just by ourselves. It now puts Nigeria's at stake. It is now Nigeria's interest to see that they help resolve our issue. It is now even Cameroon's interest to see that these two people are fighting for similar things, people's right. Biafra may not be as internationally recognized under the United Nations as Ambazonia, but Biafra have been recognized by other state countries. They are fighting for people's right. In a matter of principle, it is the same thing we are fighting for, people's right. Southern Sudan was less of a state than the Biafra, but today Southern Sudan is independent. So people like this do not know how the international system works, and they do not know the calculus that we are using to free Ambazonia. That is why they are free to run their mouth and criticize things that they know nothing about. Ambazonians' alliance with the Biafra changed the international calculus to the Ambazonian struggle and our potential to be contender in the international scene in the interest of what the international community is interested in the Gulf of Guinea. Most of the success you now see today is direct result of our capability now with the Biafrans to influence things in that border. But you don't expect people like this to know. That's why they taught us fighting La Republique, killing gendarmes. They will go and apologize to Cameroon because their instinct is to be afraid of those things that holds us down. Do you think by playing to the interest of Nigeria, trying to please Nigeria, you are going to get freedom? Do you really think that? When you please Nigeria, they know that they got you covered. Pleasing them means you walk within the lines that they have put to hold you down. The same with Cameroon, the same with the international community. We are going to cut all export to the international community, including fuel. We are going to disrupt the whole Gulf of Guinea until we have what we want. The world must know that they will recognize our people's right. Otherwise, Nigeria and Cameroon will not guarantee their interests in the Gulf of Guinea. It is on the play, and we are not joking about it. And morons and clowns like this, you don't expect them to know what we are talking about. Let alone for them to have a roadmap to win this struggle. All they want to do is to run to the negotiation table and look for a seat and sit down. My friend, it will not happen.
Okay? The status of Biafra is not even the status of Ambazonia. Ambazonia is a legal international entity that is fighting for what by international law is theirs, which was corrupted.
So who is arguing with that in the first place? When you start talking like that, you start using that same logic to say Ambazonia should not go and meet countries that are recognized in the United Nations like America and all those type of things because we are different from them, or in terms of fighting what you are just talking gibberish, my friend. So Ambazonia have to know this. I'll go back to what he has been saying.
In the process, and now you want to lower Ambazonia into a Biafra and start forming a coalition with them. You cannot be doing that in the interest of Ambazonia.
You don't expect people like that to know that. But for the blackmail, he has spilled out a lot of gibberish about the ADF, talking about self-defense. This is what you should know, Ambazonia. He even questioned about ADF fighting and all those stuff. I'm going to present to you a little bit video about the Ambazonian Governing Council, let you know. At a time where all of these people were thinking that it is going to be protest that is going to give us freedom, the Ambazonian Defense Forces, they were on the ground, not just in the diaspora. These are people who have fought for our country before. Our leader, Dr. Cho Ayaba, is somebody who took over the Cameroon embassy in Germany and was willing to go to jail because of our freedom. He has the tenacity, he inspires our youth, and at a time when people did not even accept self-defense, these are the people he had attracted.